Alright, this is Andrew with Jordan Home Inspections. We're at 1481 Monroe up in Ogden. We have the camera pushed out 145 feet. We are not yet to the city connection. My camera does go a little further than this, but I'm having a hard time getting it pushed out any further. Let's see if I can inch it any further. Sometimes if you have a high spot, once you get past it, you can go a little further. There we go. Alright, I do think that's as far as we're going to get, but we did get another 10 feet or so. So we're 160 feet out. Today is July 24th, 2024. Now we're going to pull it back and record it and see what we find. So first of all, this line does have some bellies where it's holding water. This is enough that it's covering my camera head in some areas, so it's definitely not ideal. You never want to have standing water because that indicates that you have poor grade. And the only way to fix that grade is to dig it up and re-slope it. It's also a very long line to need to make that repair too. And so that can be very expensive, especially if it's going underneath the asphalt or into the main road out there. So anywhere you see this standing water, that's poor grade. You'll notice some parts my camera head's kind of bobbing in and out of the water, which means that it's probably an inch or so in those areas, maybe a little shy of an inch. When I'm underwater, I'm not positive if I've ever dropped into the main line, but I didn't feel it turn. A lot of times when it drops into the main line, it'll go in perpendicular, and usually I'll notice even if I'm underwater. A little bit of running water like that is okay, but what you don't want to see is standing water. So like I mentioned, it's not just one or two spots, it's a great deal of this line has standing water. I'm going to let it settle for a minute so you see it. It's just kind of swirling around stagnant. It's not running water towards the city line. Now we're coming out of it. This is more of how you want it to look. This is a plastic line, and one question that I get asked a lot about this is if cleaning it would help. Cleaning it helps, but it doesn't fix the grade. So it cleans up any buildup. Cleaning the buildup off helps, but it doesn't fix the grade. Ideally, you want everything to drain on its own with gravity, not just sit there in the line, which is going to cause grease to settle and create a real tacky spot where more waste can get stuck, and then that can lead to a backup. We're going through ABS, and so this is likely underneath this slab. A lot of buildup through here. I'd recommend getting all that cleaned out and then probably having it looked at again to see if that's an issue with grade or just buildup. I didn't see standing water, so probably just buildup, but something you want to check. I would, if you don't proactively dig up this line and reslope it, I would definitely get the insurance. That way it'll at least offset the cost of having it cleaned if needed. I'm going to end this recording now.